In this video, we will be seeing a demo of couple of modules. This is Commerce Marketplace Sauce. It's an integration between Commerce Guys Marketplace and Sauce module. Sauce module is a user interface to search, download, and install Drupal plugins like modules, themes, other widgets. And here source module depends on another module called dynamic fieldable content for the jQuery widgets like stuff. And this dynamic fieldable content module depends on schema org tokens module to get the token values from schema.org. So here is a commerce kickstart demo site. When you install the sauce commerce marketplace sauce module, and here when you click on the marketplace, which comes with commerce guys marketplace module, here we see an extra tab for sauce. And when you go to the sauce tab, there you can search, download, and install with plugins, Drupal plugins like modules, themes, or other HTML widgets. So let's say I want to install the jQuery 2020 widget into this demo site. This widget allows me to compare two images like before and after images, useful for commerce sites. So I will download this by clicking it here. And here it's downloading and installing. Now this widget is into the demo site. I can configure it. And when it loads up, this is the form, couple of fields, the before image and the after image. It's schema.org token IDs, and this is the code that generates that 2020 widget. And here these are these field settings, image 1 and image 2. So now that I have this, let me go to the content. So this is the content, and I want to, let's say, replace this default commerce image widget with the recently downloaded jQuery 2020 widget. So I'm using Panelizer and Panels in place editor for changing the layout and the content. So let me change the content by going to customize this page. So I want to remove this and replace it with the 2020 widget. I say add. I go to source. I see the 2020 widget and I can customize it here. Let's say I don't want the title. And I will leave the rest as it is. Save. And once it's saved, I will refresh the page to load this 2020 widget. And this all regions and in-place editing is available from Panels in-place editor module. So now that it's saved, I will refresh to see if the 2020 widget shows up. And while it refreshes, so yeah, this customized page and change layout is coming from Panels in place editor. So now I have the 2020 widget. So it's taking the two images, the first and second image. First image is the before image and second image is the after image. That's how the 2020 widget is configured. And so the user can now compare these images or before he buys it. So as I told you, like we are using source module to do all that download and installation stuff. And Commerce Marketplace source module provides that tabs within the Commerce Marketplace interface. And we're using the dynamic fielable content to create these widgets. So when we go to the list page of this dynamic content module, we see our recently downloaded 2020 widget. We can customize it by clicking on edit and stuff. So let's say I want to add another widget. So users can add more HTML widgets and submit it to the source repository so that other users, other site administrators can download and install it from the source repository through the UI. So let's say I want to create a widget for the Blinky image thing. So here is some sample code from JS Fiddle. So let's say I want to create a new widget. Blinky image. CSS. Let it be in source. Just a sample title. Here is the body sample. Let's say I only want for Chrome WebKit. I put it in style tags. And the HTML is here. And within style, I want this IMG. So let's say, and here I create the fields. One is the image. And by default, I will use schema.org tokens to get that image from the node. And as here the instructions like to replace the field in the body, I'm using that syntax for the image source. And here the label name is image, so I will use that. And I might want width and height too. Let's add another field for width. Let's say 400 pixels, maybe the default width. So when I do this hash dynamic, the label name, the system knows that it has to replace this with the corresponding value. And let's say I create an ID attribute. Blinky image and target the CSS to this particular ID. Okay, so let's save it. And now we create a new widget. So if we think this is useful to other people, we can contribute to source repository and people can download it from there. So let's say I want to add this here, the new one. just refreshing this node. And as I did before, I'll customize this page and remove the 2020 widget and add my blinky image widget. Go to source, blinky image, so here I can configure the blinky image widget. I can remove the title, and here image ID, source and width. So let me submit it, finish, and here we go, the blinky image widget. I'll save it. And once it updates, we will see our new blinky image widget that replaces the previous jQuery 2020 widget. And here it is. So here the schema org tokens module is responsible for getting the image from the node and sending it to the dynamic fieldable content module, like here. And that's pretty much about it. Thanks for watching the video. Please provide your feedback in the comment section.